But tonight is bigger than a win at the ballot box. It's a turning point. Because tonight, Detroit chose experience, Detroit chose integrity, and Detroit chose people-centered leadership.
Detroit City Council President Mary Sheffield celebrating tonight with dozens of supporters downtown in Detroit. Now, the Associated Press is projecting that the City Council President will advance to the November general election. She's vying to become the first woman to lead the city of Detroit. Thanks for joining us tonight for our continued special election coverage. My name's Terrell Bailey. Now, the current City Council President is in the lead for Detroit's mayoral election. 9 candidates are on the ballot so far. Sheffield has 52% of the vote, just over 30,000 people voting for her in the city of Detroit. Now, we're going to go live to our Elaine Rojas Castillo now. So, Elaine, I know you are at a watch party for Pastor Kinloch. Seemingly, he is in second place in this race with 17% of the vote. Any word if he's going to be taking the stage, since we just heard from the council president?
Well, Terrell, as you can imagine, his team is telling us that they're waiting on some last-minute results before having the Reverend come up and speak. But the energy here is nothing short of electric. I mean, we've been bobbing and weaving between supporters of the Reverend all night long, but the energy hasn't waned for a moment, with many voters telling me that they are excited for where he is ending up in this race and hope that that momentum can continue to push him as this race continues. You can see behind me, the crowd has only grown in the time that we've been here. Fans and supporters of all ages have been in this restaurant supporting Reverend Kinloch and trying to make sure that his message is heard loud and clear. We've heard from voters talking about he will be the candidate that the city needs to be able to advance its growth and to help those that are disenfranchised. They're hoping that this second place finish continues to uplift the Reverend and hopefully push him over the top come November. Now, again, we did reach out to his comms team. We've been talking to them the entire evening here, and they say they're just waiting on some last-minute results before the Reverend comes out to speak to his supporters. But as you can imagine, that isn't really deterring anyone. We've talked to people of all ages. We've seen people from the UAW. We've seen people who live not too far away who wanted to come show their support. But something that we've been taking away this evening is not only has this primary really shown who the city is looking to represent them, but it's also been the first time in more than 10 years that Mayor Duggan's name hasn't been on that ballot. And many voters that we spoke to, both here and at the polling place earlier today, tell me that change really inspired them to come down and have their voice be heard. We're also waiting to find out if the current City Council President Mary Sheffield's comments, which you just heard, have any impact on what Reverend Kinloch may say to his supporters. But again, we're still waiting to see when he's going to come out. We're trying to figure out if he's waiting for anything besides those results. But as of right now, we're waiting, standing by here with our camera pointed at that podium. And as soon as he comes down, we'll be sure to get that to you. But for now, reporting live, Elaine Rojas Castillo, CBS News Detroit.
All right, hopefully we can take Pastor Kinloch live as well. A very, very big election. Elaine, a lot of eyes are on the city of Detroit to see who will lead the city moving forward. Thank you, Elaine. Meantime, though, everyone in Hamtramck, 4 candidates are running to lead the city. The front runner is Adam Al-Harbi. He has just over 54% of the vote. Now, the current mayor, Amir Ghalib, is not seeking re-election. He was nominated by President Donald Trump to be the U.S. ambassador to Kuwait. Let's go ahead and head to Dearborn Heights next. That city is also having a mayoral election. Now, we are still waiting for those ballot totals, but on the ballot, we know there are 4 candidates. They are looking to succeed Mayor Bill Bossie. He was selected by the president to be the U.S. ambassador to Tunisia. Some important races are happening here in Metro Detroit, and we are following all of their outcomes. That includes the race for mayor in multiple cities. Of course, you can continue to check with us every half hour for an update. For now, I'm Terrell Bailey. We'll see you back here for the latest on CBS News Detroit at 11. Thanks for being here.